Good afternoon. It's day 25 of Safety 365, and we're going to talk about OSHA multi-employer citations. They actually have a policy. You can just find a search engine and type that multi-employer citation in OSHA, and you'll see the policy. But normally, OSHA is going to always deal with employees exposed to the hazard. So if this is our dock and our dock is 54 inches, it would be in violation because there's no guardrails at 48 inches or higher. And a guardrail system would be 42 inches plus or minus 3 inches, top rail and mid rail, and probably maybe even a toe board. You have to have something to prevent falls over 4 feet. So if your workers are exposed, then OSHA would consider you the exposing employer and then issue a citation for you. But if you're the creating employer, you created this mess, then they could possibly cite you for this. And if it's a multi-employer site and you have a general contractor who's inspecting the job site, knows this hazard exists, or knows the condition exists, then they could be held responsible. And if you had a contract as a person that said, hey, you have to fix this by this date and you didn't do this, then the correcting employer can often get cited. These are what litigation focuses on, a lot of plaintiff cases that I deal with. Was there a person who controlled the site or a third party that created a hazard for the injured person? And it could be very expensive. You know, I have the nationwide record at $90 million for a crippling injury and $50 million for a settled death. And you know, these are settled. These are not trial cases, and trial much higher if you look at the records. So we don't want to ever be in a situation. You want to screen your subs. You want to make sure you check the work site every day and make sure you know the OSHA rules. You got to give your safety people some training. And I always recommend the 510 in construction and the 511 class in industry. Let's be safe out there and have a good, safe week.